Okay, part two. Now we're gonna try to strip this paint off, this lacquer off with this to see if this will actually move the lacquer. This is gonna be interesting. I need to see if this is gonna work. If not, I'm kind of screwed on this job, trying to see if I could fix it or, do damage control. All right, I'm gonna apply the thinner on the thicker part of the mistake, which is right here. So let's see if that's gonna work. Come back in 15 minutes. All right, guys, so this is how the stripper comes out. It comes out very slimy and gets all over the place. I did it in 2 sections, so it doesn't really take the whole thing off. What I also got was some binding primer, which I put some right here. It's the bare binding primer. This. So that seems to be sticking fine. So I'm gonna experiment and do a section, roll it on, and see how it comes out. See if I could flatten this whole area out, maybe put an even coat on there so it doesn't show like it's retarded. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here I put a layer of primer on. So it seems to be, still wet. It seems to be covering this whole thing up. So I might do 2 coats of primer. There's no primer on this side. Primer on this side. You see how this is not glossy and this is glossy. So I might do 2 coats of primer and then put another coat of the bath, the bath paint. They don't say anything about putting a primer on the glazed tiles, which is very, very surprising to me. That should be in the instructions, but there's nowhere to be found because this could create a lot of issue for people who are trying to fix their bathtubs. And all the videos that I saw, nobody shows that, the issues they've had with this product. So I don't know, maybe I did something wrong. I mean, I followed all the directions. I used the abrasive powder they gave us that came with the kit, the steel wool. I used all that and still had this issue. So I guess primer is, then probably have to buy more paint. So the $40 fix has turned into almost $130 at this point, if I could salvage this shower, which at this point it looks pretty terrible, but I guess it'll do for like a year or so until we renovate. So just wanted to show you guys. All right, guys, so after talking with the company, they suggested I should strip the paint, and I did a small section of it. I tried to strip it out, and it was just making a bigger mess, completely bigger mess. It was leaving streaks, and I'll show you right here. Look, see this right here? Like, I couldn't get these off. It was just a mess altogether. So what I'm gonna do, I primered this thing twice with a bonding primer, and now we're gonna do the grand finale, and we're gonna put the stupid paint on it. Hopefully we could salvage this shower, to a usable status. Hopefully I could use it for another couple of years before I have to, renovate my bathroom. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. This is all primered right now. The pan, everything's been primered. It's been sitting for legit about 4 days. I haven't touched it in 4 days. I wanted to make sure everything was dried. I want to make sure nobody touched this thing. Nobody went in here. Everything's clean. I don't have to do any scrubbing. So the paint should stick to this thing. And this is gonna be my last try because I already went through 1 can of paint, and this needs to work. So stand by. Okay, guys. So a couple of weeks later, and I just wanted to show you the results of the shower. I did do the primer, and then I did 2 coats of the paint, and it came out all right. I can't complain. Still a little bubbly, as you can see. It's very textured, but I guess it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it. See, it is textured. It's not a smooth finish, but it is hardened. It is waterproof. After I was done, I went and did the caulking all over the shower, put the doors in. Well, the door, not doors. It's only one door. But it was a pain, guys. It was a pain. My recommendation is definitely clean the heck out of the tiles. After I got off the email exchange with the company, they're like, "Oh, we determined your tiles were not fully clean. That's why you saw the spotting or the paint separating." So you better scrub the crap out of the tiles before you apply anything on them. Or if you wanna be on a safe side, I would apply a bonding primer prior to paint. I think the bonding primer actually did the work. Actually worked really well. The paint went on very smoothly, but it has hardened. I have been using this for about a week and a half now, and so far so good. And I hope you guys learned something from my mistakes, I guess. Leave your comments down below.